as I reread last week's breaking news. Kat's new boyfriend will be joining us for Thanksgiving dinner. Over the last 3 months, she spared no detail about Hot Daniel from music history, so I knew she was pretty serious about the guy. What I didn't know was that My Thanksgiving with the Flemings was being rewritten into a remake of Meet the Parents, and that I'd be playing the esteemed role of third wheel. Not tonight, though. We promised that tonight would be about me and Kat, endless drag race reruns, and a borderline lethal amount of vodka. Or it will be if she ever shows up. "Hey, are you using this chair?" A semi-familiar voice crackles across the table, and I look up from my phone, carefully placing the thick brows and crooked smile on my mental game board of Guess Who, Geneva High School edition. Bryce Chandler, former Geneva Vikings point guard, frequent gay slur user, and apparently current spokesman for early-onset male pattern baldness. Bummer. He's gripping the back of the pleather stool across from me with meaty hands that probably haven't touched a basketball in years. A washed-up former athlete. We have more in common than he thinks. "Sorry," I say, feeling not particularly sorry. "I have a friend coming. At least I hope I have a friend coming. I look like a loser sitting here alone." "Cool, my bad." Bryce makes a clicking sound with the side of his mouth before wandering to the next table, leaving me to nurse what's left of my vodka soda and craft the perfect joke to text Kat about Bryce's receding hairline. Before I can decide on a punchline, my phone buzzes with a notification. One new text from Big Booty, aka Kat. Her contact name is a leftover joke from a long-forgotten Jason Derulo song, but I can't bring myself to change it. "Walking in now." Relief and excitement bubble beneath my tongue, and my eyes stay locked on the door as more already tipsy 20-somethings trickle in, bringing the late November chill with them. In a sea of black winter coats, Kat's deep brown corkscrew curls and signature red puffer jacket stand out like a beacon of hope. My stomach trampolines up to my throat. There she is. "Over here!" My arm rockets into the air, flagging her toward our table. She doesn't hear me over the noise. Instead, she turns over her shoulder and stretches a hand behind her. "Kat!" I yell again. "Kat Fleming, over here!" This time, her head snaps toward me, eyes wide and sparkling as she points repeatedly in my direction, like she's pressing an invisible elevator button. Her lips mouth the words, "That's her, oh my God, that's her." And for a split second, I wonder when she started talking to herself. But as the crowd shifts, my stomach plummets, and all the pieces fall into place. On the other end of Kat's outstretched arm is an ultra-tall Asian guy, buttoned into the same wool peacoat I recognize from dozens of text thread photos. Hot Daniel from music history. You've gotta be kidding me. Even after the unforgiving mob of drunk 20-somethings spits them out, I'm still firmly stuck in denial. I haven't finished grieving the loss of what Thanksgiving was supposed to be. No way am I ready to mourn tonight, too. I can't even scare up a smile when Catherine half runs, half dances up to me, curls bouncing around her face with every step. "Holy shit! Hi!" she squeals, launching herself at me in a hug so tight I'm at risk of suffocating within the folds of her puffer coat. "Welcome home," I say, or at least try to say. My face is so smushed against her shoulder the words barely leak out. By the time she lets go, Daniel has somehow already hunted down another bar stool, an unwelcome addition to our two-top table. "This," Kat gestures dramatically toward him, "is Daniel." Daniel ducks beneath a low-hanging strand of Christmas lights and extends a hand, which I take hesitantly, confirming that he's not some tragic hallucination. Unfortunately, Hot Daniel from music history is actually here, in the flesh, ruining my night. I'm Murphy.